place of horrors. In the depths of the night, you hear the calling your heart of darkness.
Hello, Freaky Frighteners. You got the Brewster here for the new episode of Brewsteria, and with me is the writer-director of Killer Cox, James Carnes. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, man. Super excited to be here, dude.
No, man. Thank you for coming on here. Let's elephant in the room, dude. I'm gonna just jump right into it. Killer Cox, tell me about this shit. I fucking love it. I gotta hear this shit.
Well, like it all started as sort of like, you know, it was going to be super like no budget. I raised chickens, so that's kind of how we got, you know, the idea for it. And I was watching Lloyd Kaufman's Make Your Own Damn Movie, and that was one of the things that really stuck out was, you know, use what you've got, you know, like as far as indie filmmaking goes. And I said, you know, I was like, well, shit. I was like, we've got chickens, man. And I started thinking about, I was like, killer chickens, Killer Cox. I was like, son of a bitch, that's it. And then it just sort of snowballed from there, man. And I made like a crappy little like AI like mock up of like the poster, you know, and then ended up finding you know, a good artist that actually, you know, did our actual poster. And then once I dropped the poster, like it blew up, man. And I started getting like a lot of people started reaching out. And then I was telling my buddy Seth Holbrook, I was like, dude, like this might be an actual real thing, man. We're getting hit up by legit actors and shit now, man. I don't think that this is gonna be a joke anymore.
That's awesome. I'd say I can sympathize with you there. No bullshit. True story. Because anything I've been doing in the past year, long story short, was the exact same thing. It started off as a goof. Like I would make these captions and posts, and I always say, "Oh, and feel free to let me know in the comments." And the joke was that I had like a whole one like on the captions I would get, but I would just kind of do it as a goof because it just sounded funny.
Right.
Now, here we are, you know. So I could feel you on how it just doing something for shits and giggles and being funny about it actually can turn into something, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Like I never thought, you know, like especially, you know, as a kid and growing up, and in my first movie, no less, that I would have fucking Lloyd Kaufman as a narrator, you know, and like we have little like little cameos. Like Dr. Chud from the Misfits has a cameo in the movie, like. There's so many awesome fucking people, dude. It's like, holy shit. Like Frank Farrell, the writer and director of Street Trash, he's in it.
Oh, no
like,
shit.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's and like Lloyd is our narrator. Like Lloyd's our narrator, and he's going to end up being in a few scenes after I talk to him a little bit more. Lloyd's super excited about it, man. And that like Lloyd's excited about my movie, like that's fucking mind-blowing. Hearing me say that is fucking crazy.
I'm happy for you, bro. That's fucking awesome. How did all that come about? Like, so this just kind of, like you said, started off as the one thing and then just kind of spiraled off. Like, was it did it just someone knew somebody, or I mean, how did this all I mean, can you
I started off making masks, shit, probably about 8 years ago, and that's when I started kind of, you know, making connections with people and that sort of stuff. And then I started podcasting, and then I really started, you know, making connections with people and that sort of stuff, you know, reaching out and trying to get guests for the show and that sort of thing. And then so, you know, it's years and years of networking, you know what I mean?
You kind of matrix out there, buddy. What did you kind of like did a little wonky thing? What happened?
Yeah, I got you. Just, you know, years and years of networking, you know what I mean? And I always wanted to make a movie. So like I was just like, well, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like what can we do to to make this movie? And then yeah, like I just kind of reached out to a few people and asked them if they were interested, and then like I started getting contacted by actors and different people like, hey, we'd like to be a part of it. And I'm just like fucking mind blown, like holy shit, like wow, like it really did. It sort of just like took off and became its own thing, man.
Yeah.
But and we're all there was no crowdfunder. We did everything ourselves. Had a few, private investors. But yeah, man, it's we're rocking and rolling. Got a little bit more that I want to add to it.
Yeah.
Just a few more scenes I want to add. I want to add some more Big Pecker. Could always have more Pecker in the movie. So I'm definitely throwing that in there. And I think altogether what we've came up with is I think five kills, 5 more kills that are good that are going to be added.
Mhm.
3 of which are going to be like on-screen deaths, but there'll be like a few off-screen deaths. But yeah, it's going to be fucking great, man. And a whole lot of it, like I've been, and it takes place in wacky Texas.
Okay.
And so like, which is an alternate reality sort of Waco. Which is right. I live right outside Waco,
Mhm.
and so I've reached out to a lot of people in the community, business owners, and that sort of shit. And it blew me away again, like how much of the community was really accepting. They were like, "Hell yeah! Like we want to be a part of it. Like, come and shoot here. Like, we promote. We help promote our business, and we use it for your movie. Like, I'm like, fuck yeah." So like we got a bar fight scene in the movie. It's a legit badass fucking bar, man. Like it's really cool, dude.
That's awesome because a lot of places will be kind of stingy about that kind of stuff with the horror community because they want to uphold their reputation. See, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah. I mean, hell, a lot of people like shit. They look at us like fucking porn. You know what I mean? Like like for real. Like we're looked at almost about like in that sort of sense. Like people. A lot of people look down on shit like that, man, for
Mhm.
whatever reason. But fuck them.
Well, because they forget the fact that horror is meant to scare you. It's meant to, in some cases, bring out real life, real world, situations and put a little supernatural twist on it, or make you aware of things surrounding you. And I
Right.
have a good friend of mine who's huge into werewolves, and he's huge into werewolves because he was terrified of them as a child growing up. So he decided to watch everything he could with werewolves in it to kind of get immune to it, and now it's like his favorite thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. See, and that's kind of the way I was with spiders. Like, dude, I used to have bad arachnophobia. And
Really?
then what does my fucking brother do as a teenager? He was like, he used to work at Petco. He was like the head of like all the reptiles and small animals and that sort of shit. Gets me a fucking pink toed tarantula as a birthday present. He's like, here you go. I'm like, dude, you fucking prick. But yeah, ended up loving the fucking tarantula. The tarantula was rad as fuck, man, and helped me get over that shit. Cause like I even like the cute little like fly catching spiders. Like I wasn't even having none of them. I'm like, nope, Now I'm like, man, I love those little guys. Like,
So what's taking over your fear of arachnophobia while we're on the subject?
do it.
If spiders don't scare you anymore, what scares you now?
Oh shit, man. But to get deep, man. It probably be losing my wife or my daughter, man.
Gotcha. That's a
Like,
good fear.
I pretty much like I've got no. I'm to the point now, man. Like, dude, I've been through so much shit now. Like, I don't give a shit what happens to me at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I just don't want. I don't want bad shit to happen to other people. Like, especially the people that I care about the most. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I didn't mean to get you deep on there.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, shit. Yeah. It's one of those things, man. Like I don't know. Well, that and heights.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm terrified of heights, but I love going up there because I love that adrenaline rush on it.
See, and I don't know what it is, man. I think I might have vertigo or something. Like whenever I get up real high to a certain point, like my feet start tingling real bad, and like I don't know, I start feeling all like super wonky. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
It sounds like a cheap buzz if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Pretty
All right,
much.
so before we move on to things, I got a few more questions about Killer Cox here. Tell me about Big Pecker because I just like saying Big Pecker on the show here.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, man. Alan Carnes created him. He was shit. I think he was on season 3 of Face Off. He was on one of the seasons of Face Off. But badass special effects artist, man. But one of our first, was like talking about, making the movie. He was like, if you need somebody to make the puppet, like, I'd love to. And I was like, well, I'd love for you to make it. Like, so we were back and forth, and he ended up, I was telling him, I want it to look as close to, the movie poster as possible. And he was like, okay, cool. So like, I mean, it was slightly changed a little bit. Like, the wings are now like on his arms as opposed to him having wings on his back like on the poster.
Yeah.
But it's fucking fantastic though, man. Like Alan did such a badass job on it. He also did the puppet in Crack-Coon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know if you've seen that one, but yeah, he did the puppet in Crack-Coon.
I am familiar with Crack-Coon. It's actually a topic of it's a regular recurring topic on one of my other podcasts, so I'm well familiar with Crack-Coon.
The hell yeah, and yeah, a couple of actresses from that. Those were some of the first ones. Angel Bradford and Morgan Milam. They have cameos in our movie as well. And both of them, dude. But yeah, both of them fucking killed it, man. But like, dude, Morgan Milam, like, if any other indie filmmakers out there, like, hire her. Yeah. She fucking crushed it. Holy sheep shit. I mean, everybody did a fantastic job, man. But like, dude, like, it was really awesome seeing everybody, pull this all together and like bring this vision that I had in my head, like bringing it to life. Like, it's so fucking cool, man.
When can we expect to see this? When's the release date?
Shit, man. Hope spring of next year is what I'm shooting for, man. Yeah, I ended up hit a few snags, of course, in filming, like with, like we always do.
Yeah.
But in shit, this is my first movie. This was my first rodeo. I have a lot of veteran actors and people like involved, but this was my first rodeo. I might have, bitten off more than I could chew, so to speak. Like, you going in and just making a feature film first and not even doing a short. But fuck it, I didn't want to do a short. I wanted to do a feature length fucking movie.
Yeah.
And that was the thing too. I wanted to do a creature feature, like movies like Critters and The Curse. Those were some of my biggest.
Holy shit.
Dude, those were some of those two right there were like the biggest inspirations for this movie, but with a comedic twist. You know what I mean? But yeah, I took a lot of inspiration from The Curse. That was another one, like, growing up that, like, oh man, like, because I grew up on a fucking hog farm, like, poor as shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, a lot of that shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh yeah, I felt like Will Wheaton, you know what I mean? Like, I totally got where he was coming from in that movie, man.
And that was actually based very loosely off of an H.P. Lovecraft story, The Color Out of Space, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
That was
which is
weird.
another it's a damn good one. The one with Nicolas Cage. I haven't seen like the original one.
Yeah.
But,
Well, Nicolas Cage, in my opinion, is the fucking goat. So I mean, if all you see is Nicolas Cage, I'm in. You know.
yeah, right. Same here, man. Like, oh, dude. And speaking of, dude, holy shit, I can't wait to see him in Spider-Man Noir. Holy fuck, dude.
Oh, actually, I'm going to try this week. Well, right now it's November 16th. His new movie, The Carpenter's Son, just came out. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I have to go. I'm going to try this week to see it.
I'm super intrigued on that one too, man.
All right. So
I know a lot of people in the Christian community are super pissed off, man. But I'm like, fucking bring it, let's go.
That's what I told my mom, actually, because she loves Nicolas Cage, but she's also older, so she's kind of got like those religious things. It was like, I don't know if I should. I'm like, Mom, it's art. You know what I mean? You don't have to agree with whatever message they're saying. It's art. Just watch it, and then you make your own opinions afterwards. You know?
Right, exactly. And that's the thing too, man. Like, I don't think that there's ever been like a Christian horror movie before. Like, like I'm intrigued, man. Like, I want to see what the fuck they're doing here.
There's very limited showings around me, but I'm going to try and make one of the late ones, even if it means I have to go into work the next morning tired, because it's, like you said, a Christian horror movie with Nicolas Cage of all things. I mean, that you know, justifies being tired for anything.
Right. But yeah. I haven't looked yet. I'm sure there's probably not very many, if any, showings here, especially being Baylor community and shit. You know what I mean? Like they probably don't like that very much at all. But you know, I'm here for it, man.
That's probably where they would draw the line if you were making a movie based off of that or something, right?
Oh yeah. Oh dude. Oh, the community is gonna be up in arms with the next one. Oh, I'm gonna get on. I already know I'm gonna get put on some kind of government watch list for this next one, dude. Like, oh, dude.
It's like the group chat with the homies. You're on some kind of list with the offensive shit you said back and forth, right?
Oh God, like, and I mean, I'm not. Well, I don't think it's offensive, but you know, what I don't find offensive, you know, everyone else definitely probably will. Yeah, but yeah, the next really big one. Well, yeah, because I'm doing an anthology film with a few other filmmakers. Daryl Hook is one of them. He just released Stoner Snake.
I saw the picture for that one. Or maybe it was on an IMDb or something, because I've been kind of checking out things the past couple of days. But was it Stoner Snake?
Yeah. Daryl's fucking awesome, and like I've been following Daryl like since, because he that's how he started off reviewing movies on fucking YouTube. Like so, you know, like me and Daryl go way back. But yeah, and then me and him were going back and forth, you know, while he was making that and I was making Killer Cox. And then I was telling him, like, you know, hey, I'm got this idea about this horror anthology, you know, I'm looking for other filmmakers to jump in. And he was like, dude, I'm in. I was like, fuck yeah, awesome. We got a few other people that have said they're interested in stuff, but nothing like official from them yet. So I'll hold off from announcing them yet. But yeah, so far we've definitely got Daryl Hook and Johnny Necro. Johnny Necro is like my right hand man. He'll Johnny Logan Harley. He'll be in. He helps out with a lot of shit that I do. A lot.
Yeah. Go into your, because I know when you messaged me we were talking on Facebook about this. The anthology thing, if we could talk about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned it was indie, basically like an indie creep show.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about it? Because I fucking grew up with Creepshow, man. I'm not going to go run and grab it now. I'll show you afterwards. But the 3-pack of all 3 of the original movies and the TV series, and that's my jam. So what can you tell? You fucking intrigued the hell out of me with this one.
Now, and again, this is one of those ones that started off with my brother and I talking. Like I think they said it was a few years ago. They did a study about people that had disappeared from national parks and forests.
Uh-huh.
And it was like it was I can't remember right now. I've got it written down and saved, but it's some ungodly fucking number of people that just ended up reported missing or dead from national parks. Like nobody knows what the fuck happened to them. Like,
Mhm.
and it's like holy shit. Like, why is this number so high? Like, what is going on here? And so that's sort of what this is. Is like there's different stories about terrible things that are happening in national parks and national forests all over the world. Like one story is like an alien abduction, and then one is like some sort of like urban legend creature thing that is killing people. Like one of them is a serial killer that is just happens to that happens to be in his path, him walking from point A to point B, and he just happens to pass through a national park. But yeah, it's not all the stories are tied together, but it's just per se, but they all just take place in a national park or national forest.
Gotcha. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Killer Cox as well, but you sold me on Anthology, and then when you threw Creep Show in there, I'm about nutting my jeans for that shit.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude, that's another one, dude. Again, like my wife and I, like I watched Creep Show 2 the other night, man. Like it's damn near like a perfect fucking movie to me, man. Like, God, I love Creep Show.
All right, so have you seen the third one?
It's been a while,
Yeah.
so I don't remember much about it. I remember at the time hating it.
I'll assure you, it doesn't hold up. It doesn't age well either. So don't. If you watched it once, you did your part as a horror fan. You're good. Don't torture yourself again.
Gotcha.
So besides Tom Savini considers Tales from the Dark Side the movie the true Creep Show 3 anyway. So we'll stick with that instead.
Yeah, and that was damn good, man. That was another one that scared the bejesus out of me as a kid, man. The fucking gargoyle, holy shit!
That's my favorite one, man. James Remar and Ola Ray kill it in that one.
Jesus fucking
No,
Christ, dude!
it was Ray Dong Chong. I'm sorry. I think who was that in there?
Shit, don't even get me lying to you, man. It's been so fucking long since I've seen that one. Just the creature on that one, dude, was so fucking great.
The one that still grosses me out to this day, and I'll watch it. I mean, because I'm a nut. But the first scene was at lot 249, I think, with the mummy sticks the hook up the dude's nose.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was fucking awesome.
All right, so going back to Creep Show 2, which of the two are your favorite? Creep Show 2 is like your favorite out of the two of them because it's a near perfect movie in your opinion.
Yeah, I think so, man. Simply because the makeup effects on Tom Savini as the creeper, the animated scenes.
I love those animated scenes. It's got that vibe if you remember the cartoon movie Heavy Metal back in the day.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
got the similar drawings and illustrations.
Right. Like I love that art style. And fuck, man. Again, well, I mean, the first one's fucking. I mean, Stephen King. I mean, fuck, he was in it. But the Raft, man. The Raft was one of those ones, man. Like that was classic fucking Stephen King to me, man. Like that was one of those ones I read at a way too early age. You know what I mean? Like because I read it before I saw it on Creep Show.
Gotcha.
Creep Show 2. But like, yeah, man. Like he's another one, dude. Like King is the fucking goat. Like it doesn't get any better than Stephen King, man.
No, I learned a lot of his works. A couple friends, actually, my friend Ben, who I mentioned earlier, him and his wife are huge Dark Tower fanatics, and they've actually reread the series numerous times.
Yeah, that's my shit, dude. Fucking love it.
This is where I have I'm conflicted because you got Creepshow 1, as you mentioned, with Tom. Stephen King is the Lonesome Death of Jordy Verrill. But then part 2 has the hitchhiker with the infamous "Thanks for the ride, lady" line, and it's like I kind of go back and forth between those two because Creepshow 2, the hitchhiker, when she's sitting in the car and you see him, she sees him in the side view mirror walking all bloody, and there's that like violin music playing. To this day, still terrifies the shit out of me. I saw it when I was a kid and was freaked out. It holds up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, that was another one. Like that story in part two, like fucking horrified me as a child. Fucking horrified me. Like holy shit. And then you watched it again the other day. Like yeah, it still fucking hits, man. And then like her like going back and forth like over him, man. It's like holy shit. Like fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. She rams him into the tree. He puts his hand up. She still gets him. And then the final scene, spoiler alert coming up. But when he's underneath the car and his eyes and tongue are just hanging out of his mouth and he's just all gurgling the shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch after we get this interview here, actually.
It's so fucking good, man.
So did you, was it an anthology horror, like kind of, I don't want to say your go-to, but like, is that like one of your favorites is the anthology type stuff?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Shit, what was that one? Is it a Christmas horror story?
Tell me it's got Santa Claus versus Krampus in it.
Yes.
That's a Christmas horror story. I fucking love
Yes.
that movie.
Oh my fucking god, yeah, that movie's the shit, dude. Like fucking like that's one of my all-time favorite ones too, man. Fucking love that one, dude.
I won't spoil that Krampus Santa scene because if there's people out there who haven't seen it yet, I want you to go check this movie out to see it. So we'll try and avoid spoilers on that. But the first time I watched it, when Krampus walks in and Santa's like, Krampus, the mortal enemy of Christmas, and they have a showdown. I mean, I need a full-fledged movie on Santa versus Krampus.
Yeah, see, and that was again, that's something that my brother and I were talking about because my brother's he's kind of like he's like me, but he's a lot bigger and he's got a huge fucking beard. I was gonna get my brother to fucking play Santa Claus, like and to have them just like him and Krampus have just like this fucking brutal like beat down fucking fight.
Dude,
Like
make it happen.
I think that would be fucking awesome.
Make it happen. For the love of God, make it happen.
Right.
That's fucking awesome. I see you got your mask in the background or so. Is it posters or I can not see right?
Yeah, it's like a blanket that I got. Yeah. That one of my old coworkers gave me. Yeah, it's just got a bunch of different horror characters. Got Freddy and fucking Pinhead and Candyman and
oh shit, man, that's awesome.
I was like, hell yeah, shit, thank you.
All right, so going back way back to your beginnings, you said you started off making masks and stuff.
Yeah. Shit, man. And again, what got me started with that, dude, was making like replica hockey masks, like Friday the 13th style, like Jason masks. That and then I started sculpting and making my own masks, and I did my own like Jason, like zombie Jason kind of mask.
So essentially, you took Tommy Jarvis' character in part 4, who made all the horror stuff, and kind of ran with that.
Yeah, pretty much tried to, man. Yeah, and oddly enough, but yeah, part four is definitely my favorite Friday the 13th movie.
I didn't know growing up as a kid that the one of the chicks who gets murdered on the raft in the middle of the lake in the middle of the night was the chick from Weird Science.
Yeah. And it's crazy too. Like apparently, like during production, like it was cold as hell, and she was like freezing her ass off. And Ted White, the actor who played Jason, like he got on their asses, like was like, hey, like get her some blankets. Like she's about to have like, like hypothermia. Like what the fuck are y'all doing? Like it's like hell yeah. Like yeah, mad respect for Ted White. Like he was awesome. He was an awesome fucking guy, man, and just like so explosive as Jason, man. Like I mean, I'm not gonna fucking knock anybody else, especially not Kane. But like, holy fuck, dude! At the time, I want to say he was in his 70s, either 70s or early, or like maybe mid 60s when he played Jason, Ted White, and he was still like a fucking freight train. You know what I mean? Like that. He hit that fucking door. That son of a bitch exploded into splinters, man. It's like, holy fuck! Like, dude was a beast. Oh, he's 58 when he played Jason. Still, I mean,
Well, they keep in shape like that. I mean, they're not sitting there like I am, smoking Marlboros, drinking Mountain Dew, and being a lazy shit.
Right.
You know.
Well, yeah, and back in the day too, that's how he started. He was a fucking stuntman for John Wayne and shit.
Oh, for the
Like so yeah. So yeah, he done a lot of stunt for westerns. So he'd been around and done some hardcore shit. So
what's funny, you mentioned that for part 4. Not the only thing I remember for part 4, but the thing that always sticks out in my head is the Crispin Glover dance scene. Because supposedly, he's playing he's a nerdy character. He's trying to hook up with this chick, and he's just kind of doing the weird Crispin Glover dance. And supposedly, the rumor had it was he wasn't doing that to be funny or to play the character. Supposedly, when Crispin Glover would go to dance clubs in the 80s, that's how he would dance. So almost legit Crispin Glover dancing right there.
Yeah, and that makes it even funnier, man. Like it's like holy shit, good lord.
So you went from doing the mask and stuff like that to, if I remember correctly, you went to podcasting next afterwards, or was it the horror hosting next?
Yeah, I went to podcasting after that, and it was still like making masks here and there. And then from that, I jumped over into horror hosting, did that for a little while. And that's still like got a special place in my heart too, man. One of my colleagues, Seth Holbrook, he's been with me pretty much since the fucking very beginning. Mm-hmm. He was my co-host as a horror host, because I was a goat demon character named Bub the Demon, and it got big ass goat horns and everything. And then Seth's character was a crow man named Edgar Nevermore. So
nice.
Yeah, we would go back and forth, and do different shit, but kind of lost. Was bouncing back and forth between certain networks and stuff, and then never really found us a home. So that's where I'm trying to. I was putting stuff on YouTube, but kept getting community strikes because of copyright shit and that sort of stuff. So it's like, man, like, no, this isn't gonna be viable for too much longer, man. Like, we're gonna have to find us an actual network, because I was getting permission like from the filmmakers and from the production companies to actually host the movies and shit. Like, and we've got some big fucking movies like that we can host.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I'm nowhere to fucking put them right now. So I'm like, shit. So I'm kind of still got that in the works, but that kind of took a little bit of a hiatus and got put on the back burner while we started doing Killer Cox. And now that Killer Cox is all about to be fully wrapped up here now, it looks like that's going to be back on the burner. So I need to get that situated along with the anthology and a few other things.
So you're going to try and do the anthology as well as going back to horror hosting or podcasting?
Yeah.
No kidding. So, well, can you tell us, like, what was the format for this? I want to actually, if it's still up there on YouTube or something, I'd like to go back and check it out.
It's called Cave of Carnage. It's sort of like me and my co-host, like, just talking about the movie and doing like short, stupid little skits, like in between, like little breaks, and then going back to the movie, and then like us talking about facts about the movie, or something like that. And then like I was saying, there's some of them where we were doing skits. A lot of our really good episodes ended up getting struck and got taken down by YouTube. So I think we've only got like 1 or maybe 2 on there. Oh, there's 4. Sarah, my wife just told me we got 4 on there. So
I'll have to go back and check that out. How do you plan on balancing all that work? Because I'm guessing you said so before this was your first foray, like just jumping right into writing and directing a full feature length movie as opposed to a short film. Do you think you can balance all that out without losing your mind?
Oh yeah, my mind is already gone. And that's the thing. Like, I've reached the point to where like I've I've got to always be doing something, or else I'll lose my fucking mind, man. Like going through and that's where a lot of this stuff started. Like me making masks and that sort of shit was losing both of my parents like back to back. Like I just got super fucking depressed, and then like went through like this cancer scare and a bunch of that, and I was like. And like while going through all that, I was like, I've got to fucking do something to keep my mind off of this shit. I was like, or that's gonna fucking kill me. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke or fucking heart attack worrying about this shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, fuck it, and just started sculpting, and and again, like it just sort of snowballed and went from there. And now I'm doing FX in the movies I make.
Fucking awesome, dude. Well, I can sympathize with that because I talked to a lot of people in the horror community in the past, I don't know, year and a half or so since I've been doing this, and it seems like a lot of us all have a similar thing where we just had something traumatic in the past or whatever, and we just kind of jumped onto this, you know, because I grew up watching all this stuff, but I really dove into it in the past year and a half, and just really got involved in meeting people and stuff. It seems like we all have like backstories that we use this to focus on, whether it's making masks and films or whatever, or just making obnoxious posts on Facebook in my case. And people like message me like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, it's how I feel, man. It's funny. You know,
right.
Like, where do you come up with this stuff? I'm like, I'm deranged. I don't know what to fucking tell you, man.
Right. And like my mom used to say, man, hey, I gotta laugh to keep from crying, man. Like,
yeah.
Shit, man.
I mean, well, the minute you do, I mean, well, okay, I'll get somewhat deep or whatever. You know, it's like, there's a lot of reasons for offensive comedy. First off, I'll give him a shout out here. I got a good friend of mine, Jeff. His nickname is Uno, and this is public knowledge. He doesn't care who knows it, whatever. Uno only has one ball. He was a Marine, so I told him when he first told me this. I'm like, well, don't worry, I won't say where. He's like, tell whoever you fucking want to. Who do you think nicknamed me Uno? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I nicknamed myself Uno. I'm like, why? He goes, because if people are going to make fun of me for only having one ball, they're not topping the fact that I nicknamed myself Uno. And you can't, no matter what you say to him about only like being a uniball or whatever, he nicknamed himself Uno.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on now.
You can't top
you might as well embrace it, man.
Right. And remember we mentioned earlier about you know, being on the list or whatever. Well, the group chat with that motherfucker, again, Marines get all the good shit, you know, so they send you all the funny ass shit that's like,
yeah, oh dude, oh yeah.
At this.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah, dude, don't even get me started with that. Yeah, yeah, and that was the one like again, like I started writing that with all the shit. It was again, I guess gets somewhat political or whatever. A lot of the shit with the GOP in the current situation was just really pissing me off and frustrating me. So that's what started me writing the spinoff to Killer Cox, Rojo, and the Resistance. And oh my god, dude! Like, dude, this is if I wasn't on some kind of government watch list before, I'm definitely gonna get fucking put on one after making that. Like, oh, dude, I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with that one, dude.
So the most I'll say, because I try and myself, I always say, you know, that's above my pay or whatever. My thing is comedy's comedy. As long as everybody is a target, much like South Park, you know, just like nobody is safe. Everybody's target comedy. Right. I'm cool with it, you know?
Right. And that's pretty much the way I'm going with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't pulling any punches on anybody. I mean, you're all getting it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's getting it equally. So, but and it's sort of like another one of those ones where it's like, again, well, it's a parallel universe. You know what I mean? So, it's a very. I took a lot of inspiration from 90s, the 90s, and for this one. The first Killer Cox is very 80s. I would say Rojo is very 90s. and the fact that it has a very strong, like, like, I guess, pro-environmental message is where a lot of that really stems from, like, like protecting the planet, and like shit. I mean, fuck, we've only got one. We might as well take care of the damn thing, or we're all fucked.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah. It's again too. It took a lot of inspiration from Toxic Crusaders and Ninja Turtles and like a lot of like the '90s like mutant cartoons and sort of that made live action.
Dude, I'm 43. I grew up with the Ninja Turtles. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be. It's another one of those ones. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't plan on winning any fucking awards by any means, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And so far, we've already got a couple of super legendary people attached to this. Mm-hmm. One of which I'm not gonna name drop him yet, but like we talk here in a little while. But I'm fucking shocked that we got him. Like I was fucking blown away. It's like holy fucking shit. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one too. A lot of that one is going to be filmed in Pennsylvania as well as New York, and Texas. So because the movie starts off in wacky Texas, and then he ends up going to New York City. The character Rojo, which he makes his Rojo makes his first appearance in the comic book, which is going to be coming with each copy of every DVD and Blu-ray. The comic book's finished. Matthew Brassfield, the guys from Bloodscream Comics, did that. Oh my god, they did such a fucking fantastic job with that. And again too, it's one in like it's its own story, but it's connected. Killer Cot. It's like it takes place in wacky like on the same day, but they created this character. He's a luchador named El Pollo Rojo, and he wears like this rooster luchador mask. And I fucking fell in love with the character. I was like, oh my god! Like I was like, guys, I want to make a movie with just him. I was like, do you mind? And they were like, no, absolutely, like go for it, dude. And it just sort of fucking snowballed and went from there. So now we'll have that filming at the end of next year, probably around this time, December next year.
Okay. And you're welcome to come back on here and talk about that one if you want. If you want to come back again.
Awesome. Hell yeah, appreciate it, man.
You gotta let me know since I'm on your face. You gotta let me know when this DVD is released because I want to get this. I mean, aside from the fact that I have to see a movie called Killer Cocks, you sold me on the comic book because I'm also a comic book nerd. If you haven't guessed.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's the same here, dude. And that was one of the things too, man. Like I don't know, like it seems like not a whole lot of like people do that. Like you don't get cool shit with DVDs and stuff or video games or you know what I mean, like nobody gives you like little bonus cool shit with stuff anymore. I was like, I want to do something like that, damn it. Like
dude, I bought Deadpool, the original Deadpool on Blu-ray about 5 times because each one came out like one came out with postcards, one came out with a holiday card, whatever. I literally bought it each time because I bought the first one, which is the collectible steelbook because I'm a nerd. And then I bought the next one and I gave it to my buddy. I took the postcards and then Lather Roots repeat with the other one. So I kind of Frankensteined my own little special edition of my Deadpool steelbook with all this kind of stuff in there. Because you're right, they release these cases that still have the clips for like little booklets or something, but they don't put anything cool in there anymore.
Right. And see, and that's something else that I'm kind of working on half-ass playing with is getting a steelbook collector's edition that we were talking about calling it the Big Pecker edition, and each one having different trading cards because I've got trading cards done up too, with different art and stuff. So again, like it was one of those things, man. Yeah, people aren't. People don't do cool shit anymore, man. Like, so it's like, man, like I want to do cool shit, man. I
Right.
want everybody to have cool shit. Like, so fuck it. Nobody else is doing it. Damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Well, when you let me know when those pre-orders start, I want to be the first customer for that shit, dude.
Oh, awesome. Hell yeah, for sure, dude. For sure,
You
man.
got it on verbal contract on YouTube now, so I'm stuck to it. I will do it for you.
Fuck yeah, man.
And it's weird too because this is like it's the age of like comic book movies and shared universes and stuff, and you think that they would capitalize on nerds like us wanting to buy 3 copies of the same thing because the third one has a collector's tin and the second one has, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly, dude. Exactly.
So I just don't get it. But speaking of, all right, so segue and talk about, because I've been laughing my ass off at these ideas for this stuff. Is horror comedy like, is that like your subgenre of horror, or is that just where you felt most comfortable creating?
Not at all, man. Like it was just, it's what I felt the most comfortable creating, especially with such a low budget,
Yeah.
because we can get away with like how ridiculous it is. Like when my buddy Seth, like when Big Pecker grabs him and throws him up against the coop, like it's clearly a dummy. Like, you know what I mean? And you see the dummy hit the side of the coop and just ragdolled out. You know what I mean? Like, you can get away with that kind of shit because it's a horror comedy. It's supposed to be like fucking ridiculously stupid. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like that was kind of where it went. Like, but yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get a bigger budget. That way, I can do something a little bit darker and a little bit less comedic. But yeah, that is definitely where I do. I ended up like I don't know, like I ended up breaking my brain, I think, writing this. But like it's stuck like on horror comedy now. Like, I tried doing some other things, like writing some other shit, and like it ends up, I'm like, oh well, it ends up just turning silly. It's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Just make it normal. Just make it normal scary. Like, why?
Well, because you've been working on this movie for how long now?
Oh, shit, man. A little bit over 2 years.
So that's why, because your brain has been focused on this for 2 years straight. You're gonna have to reprogram your brain, much like getting out of a bad relationship. You're gonna have to reprogram it to actually think that horror can not be funny as well, but it can be scary, you know?
Right. And yeah, that's sort of what we're doing, what I'm doing with the anthology. Like, because the segment that I'm doing is it's based off of a story that I had originally planned on doing some years ago, but it ended up falling apart. But it's called the Texas Smasher, and it's like this a serial killer in Texas that wears a scarecrow mask and goes around and smashes people with a fucking claw hammer.
Nice
But
Sunday movie.
do what?
Oh, it's a nice church sounding movie.
Oh yeah, very much so. Very much so. But yeah, like some of the shots that we got today, and experimenting with the effects and like the gore and that sort of stuff. Like I mean shit, the fake blood that I use, it's not cheap. It's good. And again, like I've tried making my own blood, and I never liked the way it ends up looking like on camera.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, man, fuck it. I'm buying my blood, HD red. So that's usually the blood that I use. But that mixed with some dog food, and you've got brain matter. Like, it's I mean, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Super low budget, but yeah, this one's definitely completely different than Killer Cox for sure.
Every time you say that title, I'm such a fucking little kid. I mean, you know this. You Killer Cox. It's like, learning what the word 69 means for the first time. So.
I mean, yeah, I mean, and that was kind of the point too. Oh my God! So many innuendos and dick jokes and stupid shit throughout the movie. Oh my God, dude! It's fucking great, man.
I'm dead serious, man. Again, on thing. Whenever the first pre-orders go up for this shit, you message me. I want to be the first customer in line for this shit.
Awesome, for sure, dude. For sure.
So let me see if before I let you out of here. So obviously you're going to continue to do this, so that the experience, despite some minor setbacks, has been a very positive one for you.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I've had a lot of setbacks during this whole experience, man. But and then that was the thing too, man. Like me not really knowing, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have it finished by this date. I'm gonna have it finished, but like,
Yeah.
never again will I put like, oh, I'll have this finished by this date. I'm not gonna do that shit anymore. It'll be done when it's done. Like, well, I can safely say though that Killer Cox will be coming out though in spring. Like, I've been working on this long enough. Like, and like I said, there's just a few more scenes that I need to get to really have it polished the way that I want it. Yeah, the best I can, anyways, for my first movie. Yeah, and then like I said, ready to go into it. We already started experimenting and playing around with with the anthology today. Like I said, I tried a few different masks, different costumes, and then like I said, playing around with the blood and the gore effects. And yeah, man, really looking forward to that and getting that out. But that'll definitely come out before the year is over next year.
No shit. Well, dude, I mean, you got to let me know when that's coming out. If you want to come on here and talk about it again, I mean, you're welcome back here anytime, because this has been an you had me laughing my ass off this whole thing, dude. So you're welcome back here any fucking time.
Awesome, appreciate it, brother. It's been fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, dude.
Well, good. Did you before we get out of here, because we're coming up to the hour mark, is there anything else you wanted to plug or get out there?
Shit, man. If anybody's in Texas, this coming up next year, Texas Frightmare in Dallas and Houston Horror Film Festival. Both of those are two awesome conventions. I will most likely be at both of those, just out and about. You know, I won't have a table or anything, but I'll be there out and about. You know, so if you see me, you know, come say what's up. You know, come chill. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for Killer Cox. Like I said, hopefully spring of next year. That will be. Like I don't want to put like a March, but it'll be March, April, May at the latest. But yeah, it'll definitely be spring next year for sure. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for Killer Cox, and yeah, we got a whole lot more coming.
Well, we're looking forward to that, man. Thanks again for coming on here. It's been an absolute blast chatting with you, and I'll have to hopefully have you back here again.
Awesome, appreciate you, brother. Love to be back.
All right, so that was James Carnes, writer-director of Killer Cox, and I'm the Brewster, and we'll be posting his stuff and hopefully hear more from him. In the meantime, stay cool, freaky frighteners.